And welcome back to We'll Get There. It's the 9th of August 2020, it's 35 degrees centigrade, it is pretty damned hot. We're at the storage yard doing some final checks on the van. Back in January we visited a site called Stanmore Hall Touring Park, and today we're going to do a review of the actual park itself and the local attractions. I hope you enjoy the video. Stanmore Hall Touring Park is located in Shropshire near a small town called Bridgnorth. It's easy to access by the M5, the M6 or the M54. If you come from a more central area with no motorway network, head towards Bridgnorth and you'll pick up the signs for Stanmore Hall Touring Park. It's very well signposted. On arrival at the hall, you'll turn into the waiting area for tourers. Park up on the left hand side and take the short walk across to the reception, where you will be greeted by very warm and welcoming staff. Inside the reception they'll give you a map which will pinpoint the pitch that you have purchased. They'll also give you a key fob which will allow you access into the site. And on leaving the site the barriers will open automatically, as it's all based on vehicle number plate recognition. But be warned, at 11 PM the gates will shut and you might need to park up outside in the car park and walk across to your pitch. Stanmore Hall Touring Park is set in 12.5 acres of land within the grounds of Stanmore Hall, which is a Grade 2 listed building, with its tranquil views across the wooded parkland and a beautiful lake with its wide variety of wildlife. You cannot fail to be impressed. It's a slice of heaven.
How do you know? Have you been?
Not yet.
You will be in a minute if you don't hurry up and finish this.
Thank you for your encouragement. It has a resident peacock and an armada of ducks that swim backwards and forwards, and the occasional T-Rex running around the pond, offering an abundance of entertainment. You might also see the foxes early in the morning and last thing at night, strutting their stuff across the lovely parkland. Again, it's entertainment. What a beautiful place. The site itself is open all year round. It boasts a wide variety of pitches. There are 52 all-weather pitches with 16 amp electricity. There are 45 grass pitches, again with 16 amp electricity. There are 30 super sites that are in hot demand, so book up well in advance and do not be disappointed. These again will have electricity and grey water disposal points and also water piped to your van. Again, there's an adults only section.
Pervert.
Didn't hear that last remark. Across the campsite there are nearby to each section water replenishment points and chemical disposal points. There is also a fully equipped motor home service point. The toilet and shower facilities are excellent. A fully central heated block. The cubicles are in abundance, and when we went at the beginning of the year there was not a problem, there was no waiting. However, during this pandemic you will find that some of the cubicles are closed to help keep that social distancing. Take with you plenty of PPE, such as antibacterial wipes and face masks, because there is a shop on the site, and again the rules apply going into the shop. Tourers are self-sufficient. And if you're in a tent, just be prepared to wait a little bit. It might be advisable to ring up the site before going there to find out what facilities are open. Wi-Fi adorns the site, however do not be worried. 4G network does cover through several networks at full strength. The Wi-Fi is at a small extra cost. There are full disabled facilities in nearly every single aspect of the site. Dogs are welcome to a caravan. There is a dog walking exercise area. It has a fully equipped laundry, a children's play area, a baby changing and family room and a conservatory. It also has a shop, just make sure that you take with you all the PPE that you need for your stay. It is a beautiful place to relax and a beautiful place to centralise your touring. In the local area itself, there's such a wide variety of places to visit for families, for couples. One such place is Bridgnorth, which is just down the road. Getting down to Bridgnorth is probably down and up a 1 in 4 hill, and when we're getting to it's not a problem, but getting back you might need a motorised bike. However, I'll leave Bev to tell you all about Bridgnorth, and then we'll talk about some of the other attractions later on. Thanks, Bev. Take it away.
Bridgnorth in reality is 2 towns. The high town, good views down, and the low town, yep, you've guessed it, good views up. Now connected by the steepest inland funicular railway in Britain, the low town was once a thriving port along the banks of the River Severn, while the high town held the castle, the churches and many fine 16th and 17th century mansions. Charles I lost his head here completely, declaring the view to be the finest in all my kingdom. Does that mean he had his head cut off there? And did he declare that after he'd had his head cut off or before?
Can you speak with your head cut off?
I don't know. I have to try it one day.
How are you feeling about trains then?
Oh, I love a train. I love a choo-choo.
A choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
Have you heard about the Severn Valley Railway?
Well, I was just going to say actually, nearby an iron footbridge takes you to the Severn Valley Railway Station. If you want to explore the beautiful Severn Gorge to the south, you should definitely let the steam train take the strain. And you can enjoy wonderful 1940s and 1960s, what about 1950s? Steam nostalgia weekends, but you best hurry up before they reach the 1970s.
Well, thanks for that. You surprised me.
Yeah.
You didn't fluff your lines.
Can I go now?
If you have to.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Bev, for that wonderful tour around Bridgnorth. Nearby there are other places to visit, family and couples. One such place is Crossford Air Museum. Just do a short video on the museum. It is interesting if you're an aircraft enthusiast, but it does offer quite a lot for the day, and it is very, very educational for the youngsters. Would you like to tell people about Crossford Air?
No.
No?
I'll go on then. There's a huge array of aircraft and displays at Crossford. They're open daily from 10 a.m. and recommend you allow 4 hours for a full site visit, which will take in the wartime hangars and the National Cold War exhibition. During your visit, you are welcomed on arrival by the visitor centre, and this glass-fronted building offers views over the airfield. In Test Flight Experience, the Research and Development Collection included an aircraft made from stainless steel. Here you will find Fun and Flight, the hands-on interactive gallery, and the Black Hawk Flight Simulator. Beyond Test Flight is the War in Air Collection with classics in aviation history. Photograph the world's oldest Spitfire and view rare German and Japanese aircraft. The National Cold War exhibition tells the story of the Cold War, including social and cultural perspectives. The interactive hotspots and kiosks pick out key aspects of the era, including the space race and the Cuban Missile Crisis. Here there is time for a drink at the Cold War Cafe before browsing in the souvenir shop.
Further down the road, there's a place called Iron Bridge, across the Iron Bridge Gorge. Again, it has a lot of history. It's a beautiful place. And again, I'll let Bev tell you a little bit about Iron Bridge.
The world's first iron bridge was erected over the River Severn here in Shropshire in 1779. This pioneering structure marked a turning point in English design and engineering. After it was built, cast iron became widely used in the construction of bridges, aqueducts and buildings. The Iron Bridge's story began in the early 18th century in the nearby village of Coalbrookdale. Abraham Darby, there you go, pioneered the smelting of iron using coke. What? a process that was a catalyst for the Industrial Revolution. It was Abraham Darby III who cast the ironwork for the bridge that still stands today, using the same techniques developed by his grandfather. The bridge was so successful that it gave its name to the spectacular wooded valley which surrounds it, now recognised as the Iron Bridge Gorge World Heritage Site.
If you want a more exciting day, I'm saying Iron Bridge isn't exciting, it is for me, but I'm old and crusty, apparently. Is that correct, Bev?
What?
Old and crusty?
Yeah.
Thought you were going to say that. There's a place called Dudley Zoo. Now, Dudley Zoo is a beautiful place. I remember being a child going to Dudley Zoo on my school trips, and it's still standing. It's been around quite a long time. Has improved a little bit.
Dudley Zoo?
Dudley Zoo.
Let's have a look. Have I got anything about Dudley Zoo in... Oh yeah, look, here we go. Dudley Zoo opened to the public in May 1937. It's constructed over 40 acres within a 200-acre densely wooded site, which includes an 11th century castle. Endangered species include Asiatic lions, Sumatran tigers, Bornean orangutans, Tibetan red pandas, Rothschild's giraffes, Madagascar lemurs and Humboldt penguins. DZC, Dudley Zoo and Castle that is, isn't it, has the UK's largest parent-reared colony. Nearer home, we coordinate a range of native species projects and have gained success with programmes including a ladybird spider, a Barbary carpet moth, oh, just don't go there, great crested newt and red squirrels.
And one more location is a Black Country Living Museum. Again, a full day out, very historic, very beautiful place to actually visit. Standing back or going back in time, fantastic.
I've been there. I've been there years ago.
Was it around there?
Yeah.
When you were young?
Yeah.
I
know, it's been around a long time.
So,
Black Country Living Museum is a remarkable place to explore, enjoy and spend time. Set in a landscape of 26 acres, it is one of the most extraordinary open-air museums in the UK, offering a glimpse into 300 years of history like no other. An immersive experience from start to finish, the Black Country Living Museum is an award-winning open air that tells the story of one of the very first industrialised landscapes in Britain. Set across the 26 acres, you'll explore over 40 carefully reconstructed shops, houses and industrial areas that represent the Black Country story. You'll learn how steam power, human ingenuity and an increasingly interconnected world transformed this region into a manufacturing powerhouse. You'll meet the historic characters who'll tell you stories of what it was really like to live and work during this revolutionary period of history. But most importantly, you'll see history brought to life before your very eyes.
All in all, I think you'll find that Stanmore Hall Touring Park is situated at the centre of many beautiful tourist attractions. It's an idyllic place to spend and unwind on a night time, and it's a beautiful place to actually open the curtains in the morning too, weather dependent or not. I hope the video has been informative, and I do hope that you'll stay there if you choose to go. It's as brilliant as ours was.